about your decision to come back, leaning obviously on Coach Roof, somebody you just met at that point in time. And he said it was hard with the trust thing, just because you guys had never met. He was leaning on you, and you had to trust him at that point. What was that like? Can you kind of walk us through that?
It was different. It was different, especially because I'm not really somebody to just trust anybody. But it was one of those things that I knew I had to make the right decision for myself. Really felt like deep down inside I have just left so much on the table here. And if I had went on and went to the league, I knew that it probably would have been one of those things that just would have kind of ate at me for quite some time, just knowing that I didn't leave the legacy that I wanted to here. I didn't do the things that I wanted to here. And so that's essentially what it came down to, is me feeling like I just left too much on the plate. And I know there's another level that I can get to, and that's the only plan for the next year.
What were your initial impressions of not only Ted but Brent? And what do you feel like your potential is in what they're doing defensively?
Honestly, I've seen a lot of things that they had that I felt like I might have lacked in a little bit. I think that they are disciplined to like a T, to like a no excuses sort of deal. And I think that's something that I really needed, to be able to sit down and give myself a plan, write it all out, plan it all out, and be able to do it no matter what comes my way, into whatever speed bumps or that sort of deal. So, it's just something like that.
How much was it just the outright appeal, being able to play for Brent and playing his defense, knowing what he's done over track record?
That was probably the easiest part of the decision, just knowing that I'd come and play for the absolute best defensive coordinator in college football. I would say the absolute best head coach now. But that was, like I said, the easiest part of the decision, just knowing that someone as prestigious as him, someone who's, the things that he's done is sort of, it's like video game-like, and so just the opportunity to be able to play for someone like him at the position that he specializes in and teaches in, you're not going to get it doesn't get better for me individually.
DaShaun, how different is this defense than what you've been running the last couple of years?
I would say it's a little bit more complex. A lot of things are also a lot similar. There's some calls that I can kind of pair in my head, to some things we ran in the past, just so I can pick up on things a little quicker. But definitely more complex. We give a lot more looks than just a few different things. We're going to throw a lot at offenses. Is essentially where I'm getting at.
Are the calls going to be any more difficult to get in? Or just become second nature after a while?
I think it's one of those things after a while becomes second nature. First day it was a little, we're getting there, but like I said, give it time. I think we'll get there.
I'm kind of curious about, he's your head coach, but he's known for coaching linebackers. So you're kind of curious what it was going to be like with him on the practice field. What was it like?
Most definitely. I was always wondering how that would sort of work out, but I think that just him coming over there and getting into it when he can and stuff like that, and just the passion that he brings to whenever he comes over and coaches us, I would say that selfishly I think he brings a little bit more edge to the linebackers than he does anybody else. But anytime he speaks, I listen. I really don't care what nobody's talking about, because that dude knows what he's talking about, and he can take me to where I want to go, and it's that simple.
We've heard